AI Kitchen is brought to you by Harvest Market.
It's an ingredient some people love and others, not so much. We're talking beans, and here to show us how to add more beans to our meals is Harvest Market's registered dietitian, Emily Dupuis. So we're talking about the musical fruit today.
That's right. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We're kind of wrapping up our National Nutrition Month, encouraging people. Last time we visited to add more whole grains.
Correct.
So now we're encouraging people to add a few beans to their diet.
Beans are the other food that when folks ask me, what could I be eating more of? Beans are, talk about superfood. Holy moly, they pack a punch in terms of nutrition. They, again, are loaded with vitamins and minerals and fiber and protein. And they are super economical, so they're very cheap. They can keep, right? So they're canned. A lot of people complain about the not so desirable effects of eating a lot of beans.
Yeah, that's what comes to my mind when I think about beans.
Yes. So I have some solutions for you. One of them being actually cooking beans from raw. So these are raw beans that have not been cooked. So doing a quick cooking method of boiling them with a little bit of baking soda, which helps break them down quickly. Doing a quick cooking method, it actually will highly reduce the amount of undesirable effects that beans give folks.
What is it about beans that makes people gassy?
There is a compound in beans that your gut bacteria love to feast on, and that byproduct of your healthy gut bacteria eating the fibers off of the beans, it's actually gas is the byproduct.
Oh.
So it's a good thing. It's, you know, your gut bacteria is keeping you healthy. It's doing its job, but it can be uncomfortable. So and again, the other thing is building up a tolerance. So if you don't eat beans a lot and then you eat a big bowl of 5-bean chili, you're going to be in pain. Okay, so it's about building up that tolerance and little by little.
Okay, good to know. So what are we making today with beans?
We are going to be making some of my semi-refried beans really quick. So this is a great side dish. Of course, refried beans are typically made with pinto beans, which is what I'm using. These are just canned, and I drained them.
Do you need to rinse them? Sometimes I feel like they come in such a thick liquid.
Absolutely.
Like,
some more than others come in that thicker liquid, right?
Yeah.
So absolutely rinsing them, and that'll actually reduce about 40% of that sodium too.
Oh, okay.
So rinsing is always a good idea for your beans. So we're using some pinto beans. This is going to be a lighter dish too, because traditionally speaking, refried beans are made with lard. Okay, so again, if that's a tradition in your family, every now and then, nothing wrong with that. But an everyday, and I don't have lard typically sitting in my pantry. I don't know about you.
No.
But so this is a really easy, really user-friendly. It kind of has everything. You know, you can use a lot of stuff that's already in your pantry. So we're going to be peeling up a onion here. Let me just get all my skins out of the way.
This would be a great maybe meatless Monday or Taco Tuesday like dish.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is a beautiful, beautiful side dish. I like to add some veggies to it. So we're just going to dice up a yellow onion. So I'm doing a small serving here. So I'm just going to do half.
I wish I knew how to chop an onion like that. That's a skill I have not acquired yet. You did it magically.
Thank you. I've done it a few times. So we're going to add some olive oil, and then we're going to add that onion. You want to hear that sizzle right away. That's a good sign. We're going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Beautiful. Give it a stir and let that go. And then we're going to get everything else ready. So we've just got some fresh garlic, super important. So if you don't like fresh garlic, you don't have to use it, but oh my goodness.
It's going to really add some flavor, I bet.
Heather, I'm telling you, fresh garlic is where it's at. So we're just going to do a nice mince. So this, I always tell folks that, you know, this is one of those things that, just going to take that peel out, it's going to add so much flavor to your dish. If you're used to using that pre-minced garlic that's in that tub that's been sitting in the back of your fridge for like 4 months.
Hold it. Have you been at my house?
I know how it is. I know how it is.
This is a much easier option.
Yeah, the flavor is unbeatable of fresh garlic.
Yeah. Okay, we're out of time, but we're going to let you keep working here. And what is this dish called? Just refried beans?
My semi-refried beans.
Semi-refried beans. Okay, we're going to have Emily's recipe and all the details on how you can learn more about what's happening there at the Harvest Market in Champaign. We'll connect you at CILiving.tv.